We are here with Dara Torres at Prevention Magazine's Take Charge tour. They didn't prevent the rain from coming, but as a swimmer, it shouldn't be a problem for you, right?
You know, I only like getting wet when I have a swimsuit on, so
okay.
I'm not into this weather. Plus, I'm from Florida, so it's a little cold here for me, although it probably doesn't seem like that for you. But
this isn't so bad for October. We'll take this.
Take this?
Yeah. So, you're here today to talk about?
We're here to talk about taking charge of a healthy lifestyle and a healthy fitness style. You know, as you know, I work out a lot, but not only because I train for Olympics, but also when I'm not training, I like to work out because I love how working out makes me feel on the inside and how it makes me look on the outside. So I'm very pro working out, and I'm going to talk about healthy lifestyles.
So the endorphins kick in and all that good stuff?
Right.
Something like that?
It's all about endorphins, yeah.
I don't know. Now you're training, is that geared toward 2012 in London, something called the Olympic Games?
Something like that. I had a chat with my coach this summer. I've taken the year off because of a reconstructive knee surgery that I had, actually about a year ago now. And in the summertime, I started speaking to my coach about the possibility of returning and what his thoughts were. And he just kind of had this smirky smile on his face and said, well, let's go for it. I think it'll be a fun challenge. So I've been back in training about 2.5 months now.
And how's it been going?
The training's actually pretty good. You know, it's never easy getting back into shape, no matter how long you take off. And plus, I couldn't do a lot because of my knees, so it's a little more of a challenge, you know, getting back into shape after having dealt with the knee surgery that I had.
Time-wise, do you bother about that, or you just worry about conditioning?
You know, I more so worry about conditioning. I'm not 21, trying this another 4 years later at 25, and 41, trying this another 4 years later at 45, so it's much different. I really have to take it day by day and know what my end goal is, but just take it short steps.
Have you figured out what your end goal is?
Well, I probably wouldn't be doing this if my end goal wasn't to try to make another Olympic team, a 6th Olympic team.
So if you keep this up, you'll be able to go from the regular Olympics to the Senior Olympics?
At the rate I'm going, I'll be at the Masters Olympics, yeah. You know, age definitely plays a role in this. I think mentally I'm at an advantage. Oh God, I thought I was going to fall. I think mentally I'm at an advantage with my age. I think physically I'm obviously a little bit at a disadvantage, but it's nothing like those challenges that are sort of thrown in front of you to try to overcome those and prove that you can reach your goals.
Now for someone such as yourself who has achieved the highest level, how do you challenge yourself again?
You know, I do feel like I've reached the highest level in my sport, obviously making an Olympic team, but the challenges are what makes it more fun and more rewarding because I am recovering from a major reconstructive knee surgery. I am older. Who knows if I'm going to be hitting menopause or not, you know? So I have all these little obstacles in my way that the challenge sort of makes it more intriguing to try to go for 2012.
It would be interesting to have the first postmenopausal gold medalist, don't you think?
I'm not going to reveal whether that happens or not, but so
so
good.
Okay, well, you have a 4-year-old, so that, you know, we know at least as far as the last Olympics, you were still in business. Teaching a 4-year-old to swim?
I actually don't teach my daughter to swim. I personally had her in the water at 3 months old to get her used to the water, and then we started the mommy and me classes at 12 months, and then eventually I had someone else give her swim lessons because I think they do much better when someone else is teaching them than their mom. So they actually listen better, I think, when someone else talks to them and coaches them and teaches them. So she loves it though. She takes swim lessons once a week, private ones, and then she also does a group lesson. And every time, it never fails, after her half-hour group lesson, she goes, doesn't ask me, just goes right up to the person in charge and says, can I go to the next group lesson too? And stays an hour and a half. So she loves the water. She's definitely a water bug.
So the time for you to retire as a competitive swimmer is when she can out-swim you?
You know, everyone asks if we're going to be standing up on the blocks racing against each other. That's definitely not going to happen. This is seriously and truly it for me, going for another Olympics. I have more things that I want to pursue in my life and enjoy my family. And not that I can't do that now, but it definitely takes a little time out of me doing that. So.
Now you have a second book?
I have a second book. My first book was called Age is Just a Number, and that was more of a memoir. And my second book came out this summer called Gold Medal Fitness. It's a health and fitness book teaching you ways to do sort of a little more innovative training or working out. I have lots of pictures to show how to do the different exercises. I give lots of tips. It's just sort of a fun and sort of different, innovative fitness book.
And do you also function as a motivational speaker?
You know, I really enjoy giving motivational talks. I never used to like it. I actually used to hate it. I used to get nervous and sweat and worry about whether they'd like it, see who was yawning in the audience. And then I realized it's all about telling stories. Like, people want to tell stories, and it doesn't matter if they have a completely different career than what you have. The stories that you tell still relates to everyday life. So I enjoy doing that. I enjoy talking to people and telling stories.
Yeah. Your life in the water transcends to a drier environment.
It definitely does, yes.
Although the environment here today is a little damp, but we'll try to get you back to some sunshine before your stay is over.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen.
Well, anyway, thank you for your time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All righty. Bye.